We are here tonight to talk to Sarah Palin about the spread of nuclear weapons in East Asia. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
Now, tell us about why you are here.
Oh, Larry, the threat of terrorism is higher than ever. The Homeland Security threat level is at orange. Terrorists are a security threat. If they use a single weapon ever, it will escalate to total human extinction. Nuclear terrorism, cyber terrorism, environmental terrorism, marshmallow terrorism, even polar bear terrorism.
What does that even mean? Do you have any proof that terrorists can get nuclear weapons or that polar bear terrorists even exist?
Why, yes, Larry, I do. Fox News experts using empirical analysis of trends in terrorist violence report that terrorists can use polar bears as nuclear weapons.
Wait, what? Your epistemology is freaking messed up. First you say that terrorists are a threat because they could gain nuclear weapons, and now you are saying that they can use animals to terrorize us. How do you know any of this? What is wrong with you? You are securitizing a non-security issue, that is, polar bears, in order to make us fear an improbable threat, that is, nuclear terrorism.
But, Larry, threats are real. Everything is a security issue. What you liberals don't understand is that if terrorists become armed and want to hurt us, we will all die. There will be no more America. No more land of the free to drill for oil. That is a risk I'm not willing to take.
What the hell are you even talking about? You have jumped from discussing a small risk of nuclear terrorism to saying completely incoherent things about polar bears and drilling for oil. How do you know we'll become extinct? Who told you this? What evidence do you have to prove it? Your incoherence is the 0 point of the Holocaust. There is literally no value to life in your framework.
Well, Larry, as I have said, the Pentagon's defense analysts predict that, if we do not show resolve in the war on terror, that the terrorists will get us, by any means necessary. The impact is quick escalation to global nuclear holocaust. This is a bigger impact than a 0 point, because we can't have value to life, if we are all dead. Besides, there is no alternative to American hegemony.
Ugh. Can't you see that your representations of the world produce self-fulfilling prophecies by labeling freedom fighters as terrorists? You are in no more of a position to predict what will cause a global nuclear war than terrorists who think the same thing of American hegemony. We should deconstruct our attachment to security if we want to prevent attacks on the U.S.
Larry, I do not know what you are going on about. This is a debate over American foreign policy, not a high school philosophy class. That's book learning. We are talking about real issues. We can't concern ourselves with petty things like indulging the desires of the enemies that seek to kill and destroy us. The great President, George W. Bush, who inspires teabaggery everywhere, said that, if you're not with us, you are against us. Being a foofy liberal and questioning the value of American hegemony is letting the terrorists win.
But you still have no proof that terrorists can get weapons. Have you considered that maybe the way that we talk about people and other countries as evil and always wanting to kill us has something to do with why they seek out weapons in the first place? Also, you have conceded my alternative. If we let go of our attachments to security, terrorists will have no reason to attack us.
Larry, you are sounding dangerously like a suicide terrorist right now. Like I've said before, you invited me here to talk about real issues, like drilling for oil, which is key to prevent global economic collapse and extinction. Not philosophy or liberal learning stuff.
Hold on, now we're talking about economic collapse? Is there anything that you don't think will lead to extinction?
Yes, silly. A world in which the United States would seek to retain global leadership would help preclude the rise of another hostile global rival, enabling the United States and the world to avoid another global Cold or hot war and all the attendant dangers, including a global nuclear exchange.
You still don't have an answer to my argument that you are constructing made-up threats in order to justify American hegemony, and that blaming these supposed threats on non-existent terrorists is likely to cause the dangers you are trying to prevent.
I'm a maverick.
And that's all we have for today. Join us next time for an interview with Glenn Beck on the merits of the Nazi Party.